Welcome back, TerraNova explorers. Yesterday, we learned what climate change is. Today, let's dig into the science. How do we actually know that climate change is real? Scientists have been studying Earth's climate for centuries. By examining things like ice cores, tree rings, and ocean sediments, we can understand how the climate has changed over thousands of years. Ice cores, for example, contain trapped air bubbles that reveal the concentration of greenhouse gases over time. These natural records show a clear pattern. Earth's temperature and carbon dioxide levels have always fluctuated, but nothing like the rapid rise we've seen in the last century. Let's take a closer look at these CO2 levels. The natural range of CO2 concentrations over the past 800,000 years has been between 180 to 300 parts per million. But since the Industrial Revolution, that number has skyrocketed to over 410 parts per million. This is unprecedented in human history. And CO2 isn't the only factor. Methane and nitrous oxide, two other powerful greenhouse gases, have also increased significantly due to human activities. These gases trap even more heat in the atmosphere, contributing to the rapid warming we're seeing today. Today, we have even more sophisticated tools to monitor these changes. Satellites orbiting the Earth provide real-time data on everything from sea level rise to deforestation rates. This technology allows scientists to track the impacts of climate change as they happen. One example is NASA's Earth Observing System, which uses satellites to gather detailed information about the planet's atmosphere, oceans, and land. This data helps us understand how climate change is progressing and how it might evolve in the future. This data also correlates with the increasing frequency of extreme weather events. The evidence is clear. As the planet warms, storms become more intense, droughts more prolonged, and floods more severe. But what about the scientific consensus? Over 97% of climate scientists agree that climate change is happening and that human activities are the primary cause. This level of agreement is rare in science and speaks to the overwhelming evidence supporting the reality of climate change. Despite this, there are still some who doubt the science. It's important to address common misconceptions, such as the idea that climate change is just part of a natural cycle. While Earth's climate does change naturally, the speed and scale of current changes are far beyond anything seen in the past. So, with all this evidence, what's stopping us from taking action? What's your take on the climate change debate? Are there any doubts or questions you still have? Drop them in the comments, and if you're curious to learn more, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep exploring the truth together here on TerraNova. The science is in, climate change is real, and it's happening now.